Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis of Cycling Greek. I haven't put out a video in a while, and ordinarily I was going to put one out this week with the road race I did this past weekend, but that road race was canceled. And it was canceled because I couldn't find enough moto refs to service the road race during each of the flights, and there was only one flight, and they had something like, I don't know, 10 or 12 different races going on, a 21-mile loop. I don't know how they got that one to be okayed, but ordinarily you'd want to have it in 2 flights, and I know why they didn't do it in 2 flights, because that'd be more of a cost. It'd be more ref travel and time travel cost, and that would be more CHP cost, among other things. So, even if they found like 5 moto refs that could have serviced, 5 or 6 races in one flight, in each of the flights, but what's done is done. Okay, so my next road race is going to be in about, I think, 3 weeks, and that's going to be one of the key road races I was looking to do from a standpoint of my lack of strength that I had last year and of race strength. And that's the Copperopolis road race, called Hell of the North, and good reason for it. We only did 2 21-mile loops, or 23-mile loops, I forget, but I only ended up doing 1 loop. I got dropped toward the top of the main climb, and my buddy Bob, who also got dropped with me, we were together for a while, and he decided to do 2 laps, and he said he wished he just stopped at 1 because it was like a death march for him. Not only is the course tough, but the surface is very tough on a bike. And so that's the main reason why it just sucks the energy out of you. So, and this was a 60-plus race, and now they're going to have a 65-plus category, separate one, which is totally cool. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm not going to have to worry so much about getting dropped on the main climb. However, what I will have to worry about is the number of people that are going to be on this one team. So I figure we'll have somewhere between 9 and 13 people in our race. If we have more, that's great, but I think this is what it's going to be. And 5 of those are probably going to be from this one team, just like they were in my last road race. And a few of them are pretty darn strong. In fact, most of them are pretty strong, but not out of the realm of possibilities for me to compete with. Being at 5 to 1, so to speak, 5 against 1 is going to be tough. But one of the things that I have to do is make sure that I'm in the best form that I can be for that. And I've been doing pretty good with that. And one of the components is this workout I'm going to be doing today. It is a VO2 max based over-unders. So I'm going to be doing 2 minutes at 120% of my FTP, 2 minutes at 95% of my FTP, which are going to be the unders. And that's going to be the top of my sweet spot. So I'll be doing 3 sets of that and finishing with a 2-minute over. Take a little bit of rest, do it again. If I had the legs and the overall ability to do a 3rd set, I would, but based on the last time I did this, which was a couple weeks ago, I didn't do it last week again because I was kind of tweaking for the race or resting for it. Last week, when I did it before, I was able to do the full over-unders on the 1st set, and I just couldn't get the unders on my 2nd set. My legs were just too drained on that. My whole body was just too drained on that, actually. So I ended up doing 4x2 VO2 max. All right, beautiful day. It's going to be hot. In fact, it's jumped up into the upper 80s. So we'll see how much the heat affects me. I'm sure in about 3 months from now, being in the upper 80s is going to be like a cool down for me. But right now it's not. Okay, let's get at it. I am on the 9-mile undulating climb leading up to the start of the climb of my workout. What I realized is I am feeling my 1 hour of sweet spot I did yesterday. I'm hoping that my legs loosen up by the time I get to the main climb. If not, I'll adjust. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the climb. My legs loosened up. I should be good. I can still feel it from yesterday's workout bit, but I should be good, so we'll see how it goes. at the top of the 4-lane. My legs are reamed. Every time I do VO2 max type of workouts, my legs are in no shape to go do wall sprints on this 3/4 mile wall. I'll have to figure out another way how to do that. I've been noticing that last few times. Okay, wasn't able to do over-unders, but I did about 10.5 minutes worth of VO2 max work. So that's good. So again, lesson learned. The heat may have something to do with it. I'm not sure. It didn't really feel hot, except when I went in the shade, I could tell it was cooler. So maybe the first time in the mid to high 80s for me this season has some effects. Probably better next time. Okay, back to the car. Okay, that's my workout. Learned a couple things like I said. I also wonder if not doing any type of VO2 max or anything above threshold for 2 weeks also had an effect. I probably have to do a little bit of something so I don't go so long without having it, unless I have a dedicated period of like a rebuild or something like I may have in May, June, leading into July. Had to switch cameras because my other one died out. All right, so give you a bit of a AFib updates. Things are going well. No AFib attacks, not anything close. I'll get some palpitations here and there. Maybe associated with the workout, maybe not, but not much of anything. So keeping to my rules, and you know, steady as she goes. All right, I hope you got something out of this video. Remember, because it helps the channel, and I need help. I'm getting close to 1,000 subs. I'm getting close. Comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.